Good afternoon, this is Jeff Williams from Veterans United Against Suicide. My sad duty to inform you all that today we lost our 16th loss to suicide. Sadly, this was in the veterans community. Well, any community, it's sad, but it's 16. The message is clearly not getting through. It's a massive amount of people in such a short period of time. You know, we're only into 3 months of the year and we're at 16 already. It's just beggars belief. And I think that what I want to say today, what is really starting to irritate me is the more noise we make. And I just want to give you an example of one. You know, Jim had a meeting with the Breakfast Club this morning, and he was explaining the situation and what we've been doing over the last 5-6 years, the numbers in detail, and there was people there with their mouths wide open in disbelief. So the message clearly not getting through. Now, one of them was a commanding officer, and he was horrified. I mean, he knows the situation, but like he said, can't do anything from within. It's just taboo. I mean, there are things happening. They're having groups where they sit and discuss it and that, but the message isn't getting through. And we've all got a duty to push this topic, ram this topic down the throats of our leaders. I know there's lots going on in the world. There's always a lot going on in the world. If it isn't Brexit, if it isn't COVID, if it isn't the war in Ukraine. But the point is, we're losing people, and we have been for a long time now. And my concern is, if we do get involved in a face-to-face conflict with Russia in any way whatsoever, the system's just not in place for the aftermath. And that's all we've been saying from the beginning. The system needs reviewing, needs updating, it needs some money put into it. You know, we can't get the doctors and the nurses required overnight. They take training. We haven't got the resources. It's sad. It is so sad. And, you know, it's the far-reaching effects on the family. The parents can't deal with it. Their children suffer to deal with it. You know, it's horrible. And I just don't understand why there's no one in high office willing to stick their head above the parapet like we've had to and say, there's a problem. Stop ignoring it. It's sad. It is so sad that people feel that the only option they've got is to take their life. And the saddest thing is, well, there's a couple of things. They don't know how much they're loved. They can't do, well, they wouldn't do it. You know, the way that people have to carry on afterwards, it's impossible. Let's say the parents, the wife, the children, their brothers, their sisters, and you know what? Even their mates, more than mates probably, guys who have served with them. We lost a guy the other day, no names, but the far-reaching effect on that particular body of people is unbelievable. Every single person I met over the weekend was talking about it. So, you know, someone out there, please grab hold of this. You know, go and speak to Boris and let him bloody know. If he doesn't care, let us know. That's a different story. You know, saying that they're eventually going to start recording veteran suicides. Don't see it. Just don't see it happening. The will's not there to do anything about it. So that's the message. You know, rest in peace, number 16. For God's sake, condolences to the family and everyone that knew him. It's not good. And that's 16 that we know of. I know there's more than that, and you know there's more than that. We've got to do something collectively about it. Veterans United against suicide are not the only people involved in this. There's lots of people, you know, trying to organise things to get veterans together as a group. It's my personal opinion, and I'm going to get shot down for it, but I'm going to say it anyway. The units need to take a better responsibility. I know their main focus needs to be on the serving and keeping their unit sufficient, ready to go. That's obvious. But there needs to be a bridge to the veterans community. There needs to be, like we used to have a married families liaison officer, there needs to be a veterans liaison officer that can pass this message on and maybe get the guys into the units periodically to talk to the guys in the serving that are suffering and point them in the right direction. That's the type of thing that needs to be happening. But there we go. Have a lovely weekend, what's left of it. Enjoy the weather. Stay 16. Please share this video. Get the message out there. And let's get something done about it. Jeff Williams from Veterans United Against Suicide. Look after yourself. Stay strong. Stay together. United as one. Thank you. See you later. Come on. Thanks.